Today, you're watching RT. The supply of energy will remain at the very center of Russian-Chinese relations. That was the message from President Dmitry Medvedev after talks with China's Hu Jintao in Moscow. The two leaders have now moved to St. Petersburg for the city's International Economic Forum. With RT's Anissa Nawe is following the three-day business brainstorming event and joins us now. Anissa, President Medvedev is opening the forum in just a few minutes' time. There are many issues to discuss. What will be the priority, do you think?
Well, this, of course, is a venue that world leaders and business executives and NGOs can get together and really discuss the issues. And I have to say, just from what I've seen so far, it's really done in a very informal manner. So they really get to talk, and it's very open and transparent, and literally hundreds of people can watch these discussions openly. This year, it's expected that Russia and China are going to be the big players. Like you said, President Medvedev expected very shortly to begin the opening speech, and following him will be his Chinese counterpart, Hu Jintao. We'll be bringing you that live, of course, here in RT. But we are expected to hear some very common themes from both Russia and China. When it comes to President Medvedev, it's expected that we will hear more about, of course, his trademark modernization plan for Russia and really for the world, especially for emerging economies like China, Brazil, South Africa, and India. A lot of big CEOs here from Silicon Valley, like Eric Schmidt from Google, and they're getting together with Russia's Skolkovo group, which, of course, is a plan to build the Silicon Valley just outside Moscow. That's something that's very important to President Medvedev, and he feels like countries like China and, like I said, the other BRIC countries can benefit for that. So I think that's a theme that we're going to hear very much, at least in the first day at this forum.
And Anissa, a long disputed gas agreement between Russia and China is perhaps one of the most important. Are the leaders likely to seal a deal, do you think?
Well, we've heard from Gazprom's head that the deal, of course, like you said, will not be signed at this forum, but they're very confident that it will be signed by the end of the year. And he mentioned that this is, of course, a difficult contract. It's going to bring vast amounts of gas to China, whose needs are are enormous, the world's largest needs, really, for power as it rapidly develops. And Russia basically is the only country that can guarantee stability when it comes to that. So the head of Gazprom very confident that it will go through, but mentioning that that very last step, they've done so much work together over the years to plan this. The very last part of sealing the deal is always difficult, but both sides confident, like I said, that that will happen. And in terms of the economy, really, when you look at Russia and China, they're quite unprecedented in the sense that other countries in Europe and the United States are struggling with cutbacks, with budgets, trying to get their act together when it comes to the dollar and the euro. And Russia and China have already beaten their pre-crisis levels, rather broken their pre-crisis levels. So while those countries are struggling, they're watching Russia and China develop strongly, and that, of course, brings the two countries very much close together, with both sides saying they consider each other very, very important partners.
Okay, Anissa Nawe, live from the St. Petersburg International Economic Forum. Thank you indeed for that for now. And, of course, we will have live pictures and a speech of President Medvedev as soon as we get it here on RT.